Hey everybody, it's Dave from Bricks of the Dead, and we are going to do something new today. We are going to play this game called Outlast, and we are playing this because I have been assured by a couple people that this game is super scary, so I thought that would be fun to kind of play through. You guys can watch me get scared and cry like a baby. We can talk about horror tropes and just kind of have like a bit of a shared experience. I thought it would be fun. You'll notice that continue is showing on the screen right now, and yes, I did try this out just to kind of see if I thought this would work. I played 5-10 minutes or so of the game, just enough to kind of get a sense of it. So the first couple minutes, nothing's really going to surprise me. After that, I will, again, cry like a baby. So without further ado, let's hit new game. And of course, this is a game that has a disclaimer on it, so we can see it contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. Now, I keep Bricks of the Dead to be pretty PG-13. This Let's Play video is going to be anything but. So if you are offended by any of those things, then maybe you want to skip this. Here's the plot. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Always willing to risk digging into stories no other journalist would dare investigate, you will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and to expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. So we're not going to be fighting. We're just going to be creeping around with a camera, and we're going to try to not die. So let's do just that. Here we go. So we're driving up to the asylum right now. You know, we're pretty much locked down. We can look around a bit, but right now we just have to enjoy the drive. So this is playing up a lot of your normal horror movie tropes. You got the creepy ass asylum. It's kind of a dark and stormy night. It's foggy. You've got a limited area that you can look. It's just very dark and foreboding, which I'd say is off to a good start for a horror game. So here we are at Mount Massive Asylum. Bit of a weird name, but let's roll with it. So here is kind of our opening dossier. Now I'm going to try to read these aloud. I have noticed that a lot of them contain a lot of medical and scientific words that I just cannot pronounce. So I will do my best, and I'm sure you guys will do your best to correct me. So you don't know me. Have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software console at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. I am very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. And we've got our aforementioned camera, and we start with 2 batteries, which is not a lot. Night vision mode, we'll be seeing quite a bit of that, I expect, as the game progresses. So here we are at Mount Massive. We're leaving the relative safety of our car, the gates closing behind us, and we are now trapped. So I assume the only way out is to go through the asylum and find our story. I did notice he left the keys in the car. Hopefully the battery's not dead when he leaves. We'll kind of poke around this little security desk. Everything is, sort of abandoned, which just adds to the overall creepy factor. Doesn't appear to be anything in here except for some children's drawings, and that always adds to the creepiness factor. Let's just continue along here. Looks like the gate is chained closed. Alright, so we can open doors quickly or slowly. We'll do this one quickly because we're outside, we don't care who hears. So we just flip that open. And if we want to use our camera, we press the right mouse button. And we're adding a note in our notebook because we're a journalist and that's just the sort of thing we do. So let's read that. I start feeling sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum. Shut down amid scandal and government secrecy in 1971. Reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems in 2009 under the guise of a charitable organization. Cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out. More like a jammer than a lost signal. The Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get out of this place has to be big. Might finally be the story that breaks the bastards. So, we're here. This place is super creepy, but we're feeling positive. You know, having a positive attitude, that's extremely important. You know, both professionally as a journalist and as a hopefully soon-to-be survivor of whatever unspeakable horrors await us in Mount Massive Asylum. And it's looking like this place is locked up pretty tight. So we're just going to have to find a way in. Now, I have to say that, you know, as a non-investigative journalist, as just kind of a guy that runs a zombie webcomic, I would be pretty adequately dissuaded by all the locks and things that are in place here. You know, they don't want me in, and this place it's spooky. So I think at this point I would just leave, but that wouldn't make much of a game, so we're going to continue on. Plus the gate, it closed behind us, so I don't think we can leave even if we wanted to. This gate's also locked, but conveniently we can crouch through whatever happened here. I have to notice that whatever bent this gate, it came in to the asylum. So whatever did this is probably still in here, which makes me happy. So we can use our camcorder and we can zoom in so we can check out details farther out. So we see this open window here, conveniently located right above a scaffolding. So I think we can safely assume that's going to be our way in, but just for the sake of being thorough, let's check out this door over here. And securely locked. So to the scaffolding it is. Now, I don't play a lot of games, but when I do play games, I'm a pretty impatient sort of guy, so I tend to run everywhere. If that irritates you guys, let me know, and I will do my best to kind of take a more leisurely pace around this. So we'll leap over that, and jump up here. So, you know, all these things are just kind of designed to get us used to the mechanics of the game. We've got our camera, we can walk, we can jump, we can run, but otherwise we're pretty limited. I don't think we can punch or kick. We certainly don't have a gun or anything like that. This is about it. So before we go inside, let's just enjoy the view. Very, very unsettling. I don't know, this kind of reminds me of, you know, the mountains in West Virginia or Kentucky or something. Very rural. Oh. And the lights go out the second we get inside. So we're going to bring up our camera and we're going to switch on night vision mode, which just makes everything look super, super creepy. And one thing I have to say about this game, I'm not very far into it yet, but they are really amping things up with the atmosphere. This is a spooky, spooky asylum. Oh, that is really cool. You walk around on the broken glass and it crunches underneath you. They've really done a lot to add to the creep factor. Like whatever this black stain is. Probably blood. We got these pictures we can't quite see all that well because of the glare. The kind of murky grayscale night vision mode just bleaches everything out. It's quite nice atmospherically. All right, we're inside now, so we're gonna slow roll these doors because I really don't want anybody to hear me. So this place is just a mess. There's stuff all over the floor. These look like bullet holes. So I think we can safely assume that some shit went down here. Some bad stuff went down. Let's kind of creep through a little bit more. Well, that's cool. We put our hand on there, we can kind of creep around the corner. We've got this priest. Yeah, I hear the floor creaking as we walk around. I really like that. The sound design here is very, very nice. Oh! Oh. So the light turns off as soon as we enter the building. We get close to this TV set and that jumps on. I'm noticing a pattern here. We're in for a lot of jump scares. And just so everybody knows, I'm kind of a big sissy and I will scream a lot whenever those happen. So you can look forward to more of that. Let's see here. We got books, Skinner and Beyond. So assume that's BF Skinner. No, I'm no psych major kind of guy, but I'd heard of BF Skinner. Bloody handprints. One of my favorite horror movie tropes. Those are always great. We got the flickering light down the hall, the blood spatter. These are all things that would immediately dissuade me from investigating further, and I would leave and I would call the police, but again, that would not make much of a video game. Oh, we found a battery. So we're up to 3 batteries now, which is good, because the batteries on these cameras, I'm guessing, are not going to last very long. So we are going to want to hoard batteries like nobody's business. Kind of sneak in here. Get the phone off the hook. Can we dial? Oh, we can lean back and forth so that we can check around corners. That'll be helpful. And we have, it looks like, another folder full of information. So let's pick this up and check it out. So we have a report of some sort, patient initials WPH or Billy, and dated October 14th, 2012. Interesting, the game is set in America, but they're using European style of dates. So the patient was originally consulted in 2009, so he's been here for a little while. He's only 19 years old. Patient claims to have progressed to a self-directed lucid dream state. Morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. I don't know what any of that means. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Metacrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes. Highly worrisome. So again, this is the sort of medical language that I am just going to stumble through. MRI revealed asthmatic REM, NREM cycle, laughter, and NREM state. Oh, that's unsettling. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff in the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security. Despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger, note, the only Traeger on company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive for MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytic biometrics. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems Project Walrider Mount Massive CO, Colorado. So Billy is seeing things that he shouldn't be able to see. He's going into lucid dreams, so I'm wondering if this is some sort of like a astral projection kind of thing. I'm definitely getting the sense that this is one of these sort of science tapping into things that we're not supposed to know about, which is always fun. So let's peer around the corner here, because I think that's super cool. We got some bloody footprints. Oh, the blood looks dry. Of course, it's still red, isn't it? So I don't know. This may be somewhat fresh blood. Let's go down here. Oh! Oh. Now, I don't know if that's whoever's behind this door breathing, or if it's, you know, our character, the investigative journalist, breathing like that, but either way, I don't care for it. And the door is securely locked. So there's somebody that has locked themselves in the restroom. So let's... Oh, that slammed a little louder than I had planned for it to slam. Alright. Alright, so somebody has made just a horrific mess of the break room. Just an awful, awful mess. They've got blood all over this plywood. Oh, and I'm stepping right through it. And this is obviously very fresh blood. We can see it's still dripping down from the ceiling here. My guess would be there's a body just kind of laying on the floor, bleeding out on the floor above us, which is a cheerful thought. We got some soda machines here. I can't really get a soda. Can't take that one. I'm kind of used to games where you want to like just open every cabinet and just steal anything and everything that's not nailed down. But this does not appear to be one of those types of games. What? That looks like an esophagus. So somebody has made themselves a snack of a soda and a bloody esophagus. Oh, that's lovely. Alright, so yeah, I see the open vent up here, and I'm guessing that's the way that we're going to have to go, but there was a door up here, so let's just see if we can go this way. And we can't. Kind of see through the frosted glass a bit. I don't really see much anything. There's a noticeable lack of blood this way, so I would like to go this way if I could, but it does not seem that I'll be able to. And I would assume this door is still locked. It is. And on we go. Now we're going to shut this door. We're going to shut this door a little more quietly this time, because last time... Alright, I guess we can only slam the door, which I wouldn't slam the door if I was here. Alright, let's jump up into the vent. Well, for an investigative journalist, he gets around pretty well. Oh, there's our congealing blood slowly dripping down from the ceiling. That's super gross. Alright, so we got... Go down here a ways. Oh, kind of peer into this office. I can see a chair. Let's see if we can see anything with night vision mode on. Knocked over chairs. Nothing too exciting there. Let's go the other way. And I have to note that we're making a substantial amount of... Oh, there was the guy that was in the bathroom. So he just came in and he checked on us, and now we're gone. So I don't know if we're hunting him or he's hunting us. Somebody's hunting somebody, though. At any rate, I can't help but notice that we're making a lot a lot of noise while we're climbing through this ventilation duct. We've... Oh! And there went somebody darting around the corner there. We are definitely not alone in this asylum. This is... Let's see if we can get in here. No, we cannot. Looks like somebody has made a barricade against the door, and I see a foot in a pile of blood. So there's some bad stuff going on in there. Looks like a cage of some sort. Down here we got maybe a lobby. And then up here is a barricade that we cannot get around. Alright, so let's creep in here. Whoa! My God! Oh. We're just gonna wait for my heart to start beating again after that. Just give me a second here. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, there's another one over there. Oh, there are just parts of people just scattered about all willy-nilly in here. Oh, that... Oh, there's another person hanging upside down. Sort of reminds me of the Predator. So we should probably be looking for, you know, maybe a shimmer. And nobody has a head. This guy doesn't have a head. That guy doesn't have a head. And my camera is beeping at me. We're already losing battery. Oh, good God. Oh! Oh! Here's some heads! We found some heads. Oh, wow. There are a lot of heads. Somebody is decapitating people, and they are collecting heads. They're collecting heads in the library. Oh, Jesus. And just so everybody kind of gets a sense here, and here's a foot. And my camera just went dead. So everybody gets a sense here. I am playing this in my office in the dark, kind of home alone. My wife is out of town tonight. I put the kids to bed, and I am playing this game, and now I am just terrified. So let's slap another battery in here. Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy's still alive.
They killed us. You got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security and control. You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
No problem, buddy. That is going to be my top priority. I am going to get out of this terrible... How did this guy live impaled on just a big pole? Oh, yeah, they killed a lot of people. So I would assume that these are all the guys that were in those, you know, sort of military-looking trucks from outside. And it doesn't look like they really lasted all that. Oh, this guy had his mouth taped shut. This guy did too. That's awful. Oh, God. And here is just a torso. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to try to preserve battery, and let's just kind of slowly creep. I hear something. I hear something. I just heard somebody talking. I just heard somebody talking. There's somebody talking in here with me. Oh, good God, there's more dead bodies down there. So I don't know how many people worked at Mount Massive, but it looks like they have it looks like they have a pretty good turnover problem right now. They're going to need to hire some temps to kind of come in here and just restaff the place, because there does not appear to be anyone left other than the creepy guy that seems to be following me around and locking himself in bathrooms. All right, guys. I think we're going to call it quits. We're at about 25 minutes or so here. I don't know how long a video YouTube is going to let me upload. So this is going to be part one, and we're gonna kind of keep doing these as I play through the game. Now I don't know quite yet what the schedule for this is going to be. My feeling is I'm going to do one of these a week. But I suppose if I get really into the game, I might do it a little bit more frequently. It'll just be sort of as a time allows kind of thing. So if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. The like button, the subscribe button, add comments. Those are all very cool. And thank you for joining me and watching me get scared. And we will see you next time around. Thank you very much.